Hi, this is Steve Harris. In this quick overview, I'm going to show you what is in the How to Store and Generate Emergency Power for Your Home video. Sit back and get ready for a quick trip. I'm going to show you inverters, big ones, small ones, medium-sized ones, how to hook them up under the hood, how to plug them into the car, and how to use them. Yes, even a simple $20 inverter like this, plugged into the power port of your car, will give you cell phone power, lights, illumination, small fans, small TVs, and all the power you would want in a disaster. If you need more power, I show you in detail how to hook it up to the battery underneath the hood of your car or pickup truck. And when I show you details, I mean I show you fine details like this is how you better be clamped on to get a good amount of surface area from the clamp onto the battery post. It can't just be on there willy-nilly. You got to have a really good connection. I cover all of these details. So, just how much power can you generate on a regular basis for powering stuff in your house from the alternator? I cover that in the video as well. And this is all you need for how to power your house from your car. Run the extension cable from the inverter under the hood through your garage into your house and start plugging in. And this is just a sample of the stuff that you can power off of the inverter from your car. Your tablet, your smartphone, your other tablet. Recharge all of the AA's you could possibly want. Headlamps, radios, small TVs, police scanners, compact fluorescent and LED lights. These are all now useful when they were useless before you did this. Oh my, even though these take a lot of power, I do show you how to make your morning cup of coffee in a few minutes with power off of the inverter from your car. Yes, I cover this. I also cover what you can and cannot do with your inverter regarding refrigerators and freezers. And I cover explicitly how to power your refrigerator and your freezer from your car and how long and how often they should be on, etc., etc. And when I say I tell you everything in details, I mean it. I cover how long should your car be at idle if you're drawing X amount of power. Every 30 minutes, every 15 minutes, all the time. I cover this in explicit detail. You will know how often you have to run your car to keep the battery up, to keep the power going into your house during a disaster. And just how long will your car idle on a full tank of gas? How long will a pickup truck idle on a full tank of gas? Uh-oh, we're running out of fuel. We better add more gasoline. Yes, I cover this in detail. I'm sure you've seen these and you know how to use them and you probably hate them. These are not the best way of storing gasoline. They work, but I show you better ways. Have you ever seen one of these for storing gasoline? What are they? Where do you get them? How well do they seal? I answer those questions. And this is one of the methods you've not seen. This is one of the best ways of storing gasoline or diesel fuel or kerosene or water. How do you get them? Where do you get them? How do you open? How do you close them? How long can you store fuel in them? What should you add to it for an additive? I cover all of this in detail. And this is not death by PowerPoint in any extreme. I show you photos of me using the things that I show you in the presentation. This is my pickup truck, my old one, with two 15-gallon barrels full of fuel in it, and I use this to travel the country. I even show you how I did hot refueling. I was literally sending gasoline from one of those barrels into my fuel tank while I was driving down the road. And no, this is not dangerous. Not if you know how to do it, and I make sure you know how to do it. See that pickup and camper with all the stuff in the back of the pickup truck? That's me 10 years ago, traveling around the United States on a big adventure. And guess what? I had my own fuel with me. This is a configuration I put in my truck for when I had to drive down to Virginia and give a class to the military. One of the things I covered was long range endurance vehicles carrying their own fuel. My truck and my trailer went for 1,400 miles with just the fuel I had in the back of the truck and in the tank. I have done this extensively. I teach you how to do it as well. These can be in your truck, these can be in your shed, these can be in your garage, these can be outside. I cover it. Hey, when you go to Walmart and look at all the batteries, are you confused? Well, you won't be confused after I get done with you in this video. You will be able to look at all those and say, I want that one right there, the Group 31 Deep Cycle Marine battery. I need it. I educate you completely on how to do this. I also cover battery banks. Now, I have a 4.5 hour version of the battery bank video that I sell. In the home and emergency power video, I give you the Cliff Notes version. I cut away everything and I show you this is what you get, this is how you do it. And here's an example. This battery bank is all 12 volts, no inverter, no 110. I'm powering my cell phone, lights, recharging its stuff, and everything directly from one 12-volt battery. It's as simple as it gets, and you can do this literally in an hour. One battery not good enough for you? You want 2 or 3 or 4 batteries? I show you how to put them together to make a much larger battery bank to give you more power. I even show you nice ways of putting your battery bank together and organizing it, like on a simple shelf. It's little things like this that make it so much better and so much easier, and I show you everything. And again, this is just a small sample of the stuff that you can power off of a 12-volt battery. See, there's a 12-volt battery sitting on the kitchen table with an inverter, and look at all the stuff I'm powering. I did this, you can do it too. Whoops, is your battery running low on power? You want to recharge your battery? Is the power still out to everything? You can recharge it directly from your vehicle. I show you how to take a pair of jumper cables and do it, and even run an inverter off of it at the same time. Now, my battery bank video for home and mobile battery banks, I show you everything in explicit detail on how to make a mobile battery bank, but I also cover the basics of a mobile battery bank in this video. I show you the pictures, tell you the parts, the details, and I make it nice and short and simple for you. And yes, I even cover solar power. Here's a picture of a 100-watt solar panel plugged into my battery bank, recharging the battery bank from the sunshine. I cover this in detail, and I cover when and if you should have solar panels and under what conditions. I allow you to make a very intelligent decision before spending a whole bunch of money on solar panels. Do you want to know how long it'll take to recharge your 2 golf cart batteries in the back of your pickup truck with a solar panel? I cover that as well. Now, this is something no one does. They just go, get solar panels. You need solar panels. Solar panels will save your life. Well, you know what? Solar panels cost a lot of money. Generators cost money. I put the two side by side and I tell you the benefits and the cons. I allow you to make a decision of whether or not I want a generator and I want to store gasoline or I want solar panels. Which one is better for you? I teach you so you can make the decision for your family, not me making the decision for you. I show you the basics of hooking up multiple solar panels. This is a solar panel configuration of the panels in parallel with a regular pulse width modulation controller. This is what everyone used to do, and it still works just great. I also go into the details of how to hook up solar panels with one of the new MPPT solar charge controllers. This is a lot easier than it used to be, and you can use smaller wire, so thinner wire, cheaper wire. It can be run for longer distances. I cover all of the details of just what an MPPT is and its advantages and how to do all of this. You will have no doubts in your mind after you get done watching this. And do you want a really large battery bank? I cover what type of batteries and where to get them that are really, really large. I mean, batteries you almost have to have a forklift to move. And I cover what you are not going to power with your battery bank, as well as I cover what you are and can power with your battery bank. And again, in your next power failure, wouldn't you like this to be you? And yes, I even show a little small TV on the table. It's not in this picture, but I can watch TV, listen to the radio, listen to the police scanner, and watch a movie on my iPad or Android, and make phone calls, all during the longest blackout. So, would you like some light bulbs to go with that? Hey, what type of light bulbs do you plug into your inverter? Compact fluorescent, LED, incandescent? No, you never use those. I cover what sizes and what configurations of bulbs you should have that is going to give you the most light for the least amount of power, and this is going to give your family the most amount of happiness. Hey, and guess what? If you're really, really confused or you got something bigger, we do professional consulting for people and their family, for commercial businesses, for large industry. We do consulting and education to law enforcement, and my favorite area, we teach the military. Everything you see and done has been done by me, Stephen Harris. The How to Store and Use Emergency Home Power video is copyright 2016 by Knowledge Publications Corporation. You are more than welcome to, and I encourage it, for you to play this video for other people, for your friends, for your neighbors, for anyone. Sit down and watch it with them. You just can't sell it. You can't use it in anything professional. If you do wish to do this, please just email me. We'll talk it out and make an arrangement that will be beneficial to all of us. I'm about education, and that is primarily what I want to do. If you want to help me with education, God bless you, I'll help you. And this is one of my favorite little sayings. If you're not prepared, then you're already dead. You just don't know it. Getting prepared is so simple and so easy, and I make it even easier and more simple for you. Get the video. You will love it. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. If you don't think it was worth every single penny you paid for it, you email me and I will give you a prompt and courteous refund. There is no risk at all to you purchasing any of our videos, any of our books, any of our DVDs, anything. We warranty everything forever with no limits and no restrictions. That's because we only sell and we only deliver the best.